So I'm not going to bother you guys with a big fancy intro. Let's jump straight into the content. The sink. It stank. Badly. And I didn't know why, because I had just done the dishes recently. So, let's go find out. So I come in here, right? Go up to this thing. Some stinky, dirty old water sitting in it. And oh god, yeah. Oh, that is horrible. So here's the problem that we're having. What we've done is we've created a perfect environment for bacteria to grow with this water building up inside the cup, light barely being able to get inside of it, and food being all over the utensils for it to eat and grow off of. And once that bacteria has grown in the water, it slowly turns murky and very, very stinky. Now, here's how we're going to solve the problem. What we're going to do is we're going to drill a hole into the side of the container so that the water can actually have a way out. This way, the bacteria won't have, well, water to live in, and it'll die out. And then, to prevent it from having this little bit at the bottom, what we're going to do is we are going to print this piece here, similar to this one that we have that in the outside of the container. I don't know why they didn't make one for the inside. And we will take this and put it in here, and that will lift the utensils up and make it so that even if there is water in there, the bacteria won't be able to reach the food. Now we move on to modeling the piece itself. So first things first, I need some measurements. So let's get all this other junk out of here, and let's see what we got. And there we go, we're all set. We've got everything we need. Now let's get on to modeling. Now, the first thing that I did here was I made this sketch replicating kind of the shape of the cup that we have. And next I extruded it just a little bit to make it into like the rim that we're going to have for the tray. Next I made this plane offset from it, the same height as the other tray. We sketched out another thing. I just took the same sketch from here and I took it and pulled it inwards. And we're just going to see if I can make a what is this thing called? See if I can make a loft from here down to here. And I'm not sure if it's gonna work. We're gonna see if that goes to plan. There we go. We have our piece fully modeled now. Now we just gotta get on to slicing it and printing it. Now I've got this ported over to Kira, and I don't think we're gonna need any supports. It is a bit of a steep overhang, and I'm using some cheaper filament, but I think it'll be able to do it. I've never had much of a problem with overhangs on my printer. So we're gonna slice this, and let's take this, and let's put it on our printer. Alright, back out in the real world. I have to free my SD card from the spaghetti monster, and then we can get it plugged into the 3D printer, and we'll get this piece made. Alrighty, looks like we're done here. So let's get this off the build plate. Oh, okay, on the floor, I guess. And moment of truth. It don't fit. Well, that's no matter. Where is it? Let's cut this up. Alright. As you can see, we've snipped off the edges just a little bit, and I do think it will fit this time. Ah, like a glove. Now, I do think I have to drill the holes a little bit because they printed out a little smaller than I wanted them to be. So that'll be our next task. Alright, I've got those holes widened up using my drill. And let's see if it's about the same as these ones. Yeah, it might be slightly smaller, but it doesn't really make much of a difference. It's just letting water through anyways. So let's see how it works. I must say, it does look a lot better having two black pieces instead of a white bottom in here. Okay. Alright. I had to turn on my flashlight because it was too dark over here. But yeah, I'm going to put my phone dangerously close to the source of water, and we're going to fill it up a little bit. Alright. Looks like it's draining pretty well. There does seem to be some water pooling up in here, but I think it's just because this is at an angle right now. Once I put it over here, I just have all the utensils in this measuring cup for the moment. Oh god. Anyways. Let's see. Oh yeah, it's already mostly drained out after moving it like that. So yeah. This black piece here actually doesn't do much of anything. Now that I think of it, you take that out, it's pretty much the same thing except, well, white. There's just plastic bottom with water in it. But hey, at least it looks good with two black pieces, eh? Man, I could have just made this entire video about 3 drill holes if I wanted.